I miss Martin.
Me too. I miss Big Mommy.
Well, no, we're all picking the witch.
We had this entire plan. Reveal that Martin finally got here. We've missed you, buddy.
Hey. Alright.
But seriously, we have missed you.
Be my meat.
Hello everyone, I'm Andreas.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Martin.
And we've missed you sorely. We just watched Drive-in Massacre. Where's the DVD? Fantastic.
There you go.
Get a good look.
Okay, you can breathe again now.
Thank you. Drive-in Massacre is the story about a... Well...
No, I forgot.
No, it's difficult to explain. It's about a murderer who walks... Let me just do this without you interrupting, please. Drive-in Massacre is a movie about a guy that runs around in a drive-in killing people and the owner's refusal to close it down. And the cops do incredibly ineffective things to stop the killer. So, Martin,
Yes.
what did you think about the movie?
I don't know what there's really to say. There's a lot of funny scenes. Overall, I think the movie could have been done better.
No shit.
The audio track is horrible.
This is like the weirdest soundtrack ever. I kind of love it.
Get me some slapstick and those hospital machines that go beep.
The music, it sounds like somebody took a 3-key keyboard into a kindergarten and took some drumsticks and just handed it to the children and said, "Fuck it, have fun."
Make me a masterpiece.
Yes.
Andrew, what did you think about
Craptastically awesome. I'll be honest, I was entertained most of the time of this movie. Everything about it was badly done. The audio was horribly mixed. The music was gloriously bad. The acting was tolerable. It had some fun characters like Buckethead Meatbeater.
Why is he so small?
He's wearing a fedora.
Oh no, it is the Weed Killer.
How'd you ram a sword through two people?
That's a lie. I didn't kill anybody. Look, I couldn't do that. I just wanted to beat my meat.
At least it's honest.
I just wanted to be my meat. Yeah, I thought this movie was really terrible. Like, it's Dragon Quest levels of terrible. That's something Andrew and I understand, and Martin does not because we haven't forced him to watch it yet, but one day.
Yes. Although Dragon Quest is pretending to be a movie. This is trying so hard to be a movie, but everyone in its production is an amateur.
Yes.
Everyone just graduated film school and was like, let's make a slasher movie in the theater.
You know, you give them too much credit. I think they all got kicked out of film school at the same time. They saw it as a sign.
Yes.
And they only used first takes.
Yeah.
And the actor had bedtimes.
Oh my god, they shot day for night.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe the actors had bedtimes.
Which is funny because you see some night shots where you see kids playing outside. So it's, yeah, weird.
Yeah.
What else is there to say other than the acting is terrible?
It's kind of rapey.
Yeah, the theme of the story, I think I've said this during the screening. The theme is basically never leave women alone, even if they want you to. And what else?
If they want to suck your dick, let them, or else you get your head cut off by a katana.
Oh my god, attack of the bees!
And she didn't notice!
Yeah, another theme is don't watch the movie in a drive-in theater. I think my favorite character in this movie, though, if we look away from the characters that were actually funny, was a girl who was in a really uncomfortable situation with, like, the purest representation of a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because she just wanted to watch the movie, and I was like, oh my god, she's lovely.
And he just wanted to bang her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was trying to watch the movie. He was trying to kiss her all the time. And he started to undress her, took her bra off, and he was like, "Oh, this is nice," and just put her clothes back on. And he was like, "Fuck this, I'm gonna have a piss."
Yeah, he was so angry.
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
Yep.
that guy.
And he lived. So the moral is clearly just fuck and don't watch movies. Don't judge perverts too hardly.
Yeah.
That's what the inside of the microwave sees.
I think the moral of the story is don't go to drive-in cinema horny,
Never be horny in a horror movie.
basically.
I think we're giving it too much credit. There might be a lack of theme in general.
Yeah, I think so.
Can we talk about Anton LaVey? Or Christian LaVey, as I call him?
Yeah, yes, let's talk about this guy. Okay, so there's a guy with a fuller beard than Anton LaVey, and all he does is complain that he doesn't want his movie theater to stop making money. We think the audio is so badly mixed you can rarely hear what the actors are actually saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of mumbling.
And yeah, he's just complaining that his business will suffer for this. So, classic capitalist ideology.
Yeah, I also think there's like some, I guess, MILF overhangs because when the cop goes undercover, he kind of looks like an 80-year-old grandma or something,
Oh yeah!
trying to go off with like a 40-year-old man.
Well, you look just gorgeous, sweetie.
Oh no.
I love that hat he's wearing.
Yes.
And the wig and the dress.
He
Like,
was so dedicated.
he commits to the part, and it is made in the 1970s, so it's not exactly progressive as you might have thought. They're more playing it as a joke, but I'm just trying way too hard to justify why I laughed so hard at his commitment to the part.
Well, props to the actor.
One of the few genuinely funny scenes that were supposed to be funny. Yeah, okay, let's talk about how the movie doesn't resolve its plot whatsoever.
It
Yeah.
cuts to a completely different plot.
Yes.
About a dad who is hunting for his daughter with a gun and a machete, and when the cops finally kill him, the girl goes, "Why did you do that?" "Oh, it's my dad. He didn't mean to kill my brother and mother," and then it turns out, oh no, it was misleading you
Yep.
all the time. It fooled the audience by showing this guy that has never been on screen before as the killer. But then they go to the drive-in cinema and they find out that the homeless guy who works there, we've forgotten to talk about the homeless
Oh
guy.
yeah, the
but-
homeless guy.
Oh, the homeless guy.
But anyways, he goes in to stop the Christian LaVey, the theater director, and they show the dead homeless man, but they don't show the dead Christian LaVey guy.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
says like the murderer was never caught and it might be at any drive-in cinema. And then some audio comes on that there's been a murderer, you need to leave at
Yeah.
the end of the movie. And just this is clearly made for drive-in cinemas to sort of like, ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
But clearly the moral is just don't pay attention to the movie. So why would they care?
Yeah. According to the cover here, this was supposed to be pre-Halloween. It was supposed to be a trendsetter. Here it says, a year before the slasher boom really hit its stride with John Carpenter's legendary trendsetter Halloween, there was Drive-in Massacre.
Yeah, there's a reason that Halloween is remembered more fondly than this. It's because Halloween is actually good. Can we talk about the gore scenes though?
Yes.
There's some slush in some machines, and that's basically their blood effects, I think. It's
Or did somebody spill some red paint?
it's so terrible, and I love it.
It's very charming.
It's its own movie.
It looks like something that we could have pulled off. We're terrible.
No, we have higher production quality than that.
We have $10 more.
Yes.
I don't know exactly how I feel about this goddamn movie. It's so stupid. But like it's entertaining to watch with friends who are in the mindset of we're gonna riff this movie, which we
Yes.
were. from the very beginning. Like, oh look, there's a smudge on the screen. What the fuck is that doing there?
Somebody took the camera and tried to use it as a toilet paper. God damn it. Toilet paper. And they
Good,
forgot.
Martin.
That's staying in.
Oh, shut fuck!
That's staying in.
Look, you made me pink it.
Worth it. Anyways, you were talking. Is this the reason why I didn't return for a long time? I'm sorry. No, Martin, don't.
Oh.
Screw you guys!
Please come back.
If you want Martin to come back, subscribe.
Hit like, my dudes.
Give me this movie. It's filmed in blood-curling gore color.
What?
It's filmed in gore color. I wish I paid attention to that.
We need to find some kind of color preset for our videos so we can shoot all our videos in gore color.
Yes.
That would be great. I also,
Pagefire filmed in gore color.
I also like how the background actually, or the back of the box actually looks. Just, this makes it kind of look like an interesting movie if you look away from the text.
Yeah. There was also this scene in the movie where there was a suspected killer and his house was just filled with porn.
Oh yeah.
Just posters and posters of tits.
You have to be really brave to just have like porn hanging in your living room.
And when the cop asks him, "What'd you do?" and he says, "I beat my meat."
Like he cracks under any pressure in a hard question, just, I beat my meat.
How do you want your steak cooked? Well done, medium. I beat my meat!
Do you take your lovely wife? I beat my meat.
Like during an oral exam. Okay, you gotta have a presentation about World War...
Oral.
It's like the sex.
What's your favorite position? I beat my meat.
Like, going to have a presentation. Just gonna have a presentation. Martin. No, just going to have a presentation about World War II. You have 15 minutes. Okay, tell us everything. Give us a short presentation about the rise of the far right in Germany. I beat my meat!
Meat.
Don't look at him.
Welcome to Pagefire.
Are you gonna say that in every video we collaborated?
Yes.
Fair enough. So, I think it's time to go for would you recommend this?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie to watch with friends, so...
Don't watch it alone.
No, it will be kind of like the time that I watched Rubber alone, which was far more enjoyable when I watched it with my mother.
But this movie is like beating your meat. It's better to do with friends.
Yeah. Beat your meat together.
Beat Meetin' Festival.
Let's make the soundtrack to the movie. Subscribe.
Let's just cut.
Here's for it.
Oh, he's speaking. Okay. Use that take.
That's fine by me because that was terrible. Well, goodbye. We don't know what we'll review next.
Subscribe to Pagefire.
Or don't!
Do it, you nerds.
Heavy on the pizza ball.